Top of the news here at 5:30, joined in studio by North Tonawanda Mayor Austin Tylec.
Austin, you recently won re-election. You will be now surrounded by a council majority that is Democratic come January as well. So, A, congratulations.
Thank you.
And B, how are you feeling with that, council majority that's Democratic in the new year? Will things get a little easier for you?
I would certainly hope so. I mean, it has been, in my 8 years of politics, I would say, I have been more or less the lone wolf. In the last 4 years, though, we've done incredible things under my administration, which we could go over. But the big thing, red or blue, we're here to work for you. These were people that were elected individually. There's not a party controlling their decisions, which is a huge benefit for everyone in the city. That's not always the case when you see a majority council. But with them, they're really eager to start working. We're a unified front, and we're just going to continue to build on the progress. I think it really is it says something because it's been over 20 years since there has been a Democratic majority on North Tonawanda's Common Council. And I think this is a big piece for us, though. We have to prove that we can all be unified, work together for the people. And I've talked to department heads, city employees. We're just going to keep doing what we've been doing and get to work.
Let's talk a little bit about that, because I think, like you were saying, perhaps you were maybe the lone wolf there in some of those areas, both in the city of North Tonawanda and then the city of Tonawanda. But yet, despite that, I think you and the leadership of NT and the city of Tonawanda deserve some praise for being able to get a lot done. You guys have really done a tremendous amount, both in terms of what is happening on the North Tonawanda side and your ability to work with the city of Tonawanda. Talk a little bit about that relationship.
Yeah, so John White, past mayor, the current mayor until January 1st, him and I worked great together, right? We are different counties, different sides of the canal. Didn't matter, though. And a lot of it was really like events that we would have with the New Year's ball drop, 4th of July, the bicentennial that just happened, Canal Fest. We had complete opposites, more or less. But John and I, we didn't care. We just got to work. And it saved taxpayers a lot of money because we raised dollars, private dollars on our own for a lot of these events. And you know what the funny thing, we're doing a New Year's Eve ball drop again. John White is still raising money, which I love to hear.
Great.
But, I've talked to the incoming mayor, Mr. Strasburg, and same thing. I said, hey, will you at least raise some money so we can keep doing these events? He said, yep. So I think it's just going to work fine in the upcoming years.
Great.
You guys are doing so much development in North Tonawanda. A big project is on Tonawanda Island. Explain the big projects you continue to look forward to in your new term.
Yep. So on the public side of things, we have millions of dollars that will be invested into all of our streetscape enhancements. Right now, you can see about $1 million going in our downtown for streetscape enhancements. The new aquatic facility that was over $8 million in grants, that is going to be completed at the end of 2026, which is a huge piece. We're designing a new community center for our seniors, youth, rec, and everything. And then private development, you're talking about a $35 million development, first mixed-use project on Tonawanda Island. Just spoke to the developer yesterday. Things are moving along good. We have 235 River Road, which is another $30 million mixed-use development. They're still in the process with, I believe, the brownfield application for that one. I mean, you name it, there's projects popping up left and right, and we really found a way where public and private can work together for the benefit of everyone. If businesses are doing well, the city's doing well, we're all doing well.
Maybe you just answered this question, but we report here constantly about cities and towns in Western New York and beyond that are struggling right now because of the economy. You just rattled off a long list of people spending both private and public. How do you think you're able to accomplish that?
Well, when I took office 4 years ago, we restructured how we go after grant funding. So under my administration, we've acquired, I believe, over $36 million in various grants, private, public, nonprofit projects. And the way we did that is basically putting a firm on retainer that's full service. So, I'm the architect, you're the engineer, you're the grant writer. We're all in the same office. We work together, and it's really worked out fantastic. I mean, the amount of money in the 3.5 years we've spent, about $45,000, which really isn't that much when we've acquired over $11 million in grants. So the rate of return there speaks for itself. And that's, then we have Lumber City development. That was a huge piece of our city's economic growth. That started with Mayor Bergio in the early 2000s, and we've really just found ways to become kind of like a chamber of commerce in a way. Like businesses come to my office, Lumber City Development, we work in unison, and we just keep moving. That's it. We don't get involved in political games. That makes my job a lot easier. We just keep working.
We're almost getting a wrap here, but I want to get to this. You have one of the best markets. Farmers market. Okay, you have the best farmers market. Sorry, Hamburg.
Hey, we worked hard for it.
Yeah, in all of Western New York. It really is special if you haven't been there, and it is year-round. Something special. There are coupons going on. Tell us about those Saturday.
Yeah, so anyone who gets SNAP benefits, you can come to the market whenever you want. The Double Up program, a lot of people know about that, but specifically there's an additional piece. It's these $20 coupons. If you're SNAP eligible, come to the market. We're open Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but specifically this Saturday from 7:30 to 12:30, we're going to be giving those out. So, and it's great. It helps the vendors, farmers. It helps people get what they need. I know there's a lot of food scarcities right now with everything being a little shaky. The federal level is finally opening up, but no, come to our city market. It's on Robinson Street in Payne. I'm sure people know where it is, but no, please stop by, and Christelle Prince, our market manager, will be there to help you out.
Great.
North Tonawanda Mayor Austin Tylec. Austin, thank you so much for stopping by. Congratulations on your win. We look forward to hearing about more of this development in the future.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Mayor.